Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to share with you some of my tips for how I wouldn't say avoid heat damage, because I feel like no matter what you do, you're still going to get some form of heat damage if you put a heating tool on your hair, such as a blow dryer, a flat iron, or like a curling wand or curling iron, because it's a high temp, so it's going to of course damage it in some way. But I wanted to share tips on how I guess I'll say minimize heat damage to the point where it's not noticeable to me or to anyone else. And I've had a few questions about this, so I just wanted to share while my hair is in a somewhat heat styled state. I just blow dried my hair last week, and then I had it in twists, and I put those twists in 2 braids, and I was just moisturizing it every couple days. And as you can see, it's kind of, well, it's really shrunken up because my hair goes under my boobs. It's shrunken up now because it's like a week later, but it has still been heat styled. So tip number 1, get yourself a pretty good blow dryer or whatever heat style you want. It doesn't have to, good does not mean expensive. A lot of people think you need something expensive. No, mine are super cheap, and I've had these since, embarrassed to say, for like 6 years now, because I bought these the year before I came to college, so in 2011. So I don't even know what models they have out now because I don't use them often, so I'm not about to go out and buy a new one. These still work just fine for me. So here's the box that they usually stay in for me. I just use a simple Revlon blow dryer, and I know they always recommend ceramic. I don't know what they say about those things now because I haven't researched anything, but I know when I did my research before, ceramic was highly recommended because I think it's quick blow drying and stuff like that. So mine is ceramic, and it's ionic, and it has this and the ions in it are supposed to help prevent frizz. If you have natural hair, you're gonna get frizz no matter what, but whatever, it works, gets the job done, doesn't get too hot, my hair doesn't get all like that burnt smell or anything like that. And these settings are kind of rubbed off, but I know what they are. So like it goes high heat, medium heat, cool air, and then it goes high speed and then low speed, and then off, and then of course there's like the little cool button. So I use this when I diffuse my hair, when I have a wash and go, and it comes with the little diffuser attachment, concentration nozzle, just like most people have, and then I personally have the comb attachment that I like kidnapped from my mom's house a long time ago. She probably doesn't even remember I have it. Those are the only things I really use on my hair. But for like this style, if I'm not about to straighten my hair, you know I rarely straighten my hair, I will just blow dry my hair on the low speed or high speed, low air, like low heat setting. And I feel like that's not too much heat for me personally, because it's pretty just like, I wouldn't say lukewarm, that just sounds weird. It's not too hot for me. Like my hair doesn't feel hot to the touch after. And I just use the comb attachment to make sure it's like distributed throughout my hair and to get it straighter faster. If you really want direct heat, you can use the concentration nozzle, and that won't, like, you could have it kind of away from your head and it won't directly blow hot air on your head. And if I'm just doing a style like this where I'm going to wear it in a fluffy, like more natural type state, I will just use a natural oil that has a high smoke point, like grapeseed oil has a high smoke point. So I'll put that on my hair, and that helps prevent heat damage naturally. But if I'm going to straighten my hair, I like to use a silicone based product just for that extra protection, because I'm going to be using a flat iron. And the flat iron I use is just the Infinity Pro from Conair. It's kind of rubbed off. And it has, I think it goes up to like 450 or something, I don't know. The setting on here is 30. And I think the max I ever have it on is like 20 or 15. Like 15 for the front of my hair, 20 for the back. I'm not sure exactly what that is degrees wise. You can look it up, or I'll put it in the description box if I remember. But like I said, they may not even carry that type of iron anymore, so I'm not sure. But for heat protectants, I have been using this line since at least high school. So 10 years, 10 years. It's been a long time I've been using this line. It is the Icy Fantasia hair polisher, and I have a video for when I straightened my hair sometime last year, and I used their whole line. I was sent some more of their products, but I've been using the actual hair polisher since before they reached out to me and I teamed up with them. When I start the process, I try to use a sulfate shampoo to get any buildup and gunk off my scalp and my hair so I can have a clean base. I will deep condition my hair because you need that added moisture so your hair doesn't fry itself because it's like extra dry. And then I will use the blow dry cream from Icy Fantasia because it has silicones in it and it smells nice. And it's pretty moisturizing, so I'll use that. And I might use like a moisturizing leave-in conditioner, like the Alikay Naturals is a nice one. I've been using that one lately. And then I'll put the blow dry cream on top, blow dry my hair out with my Revlon, and then just go in and flat iron it. And I try to only do one pass with the flat iron. That is key. You don't want to keep going over the same spot because that's going to, of course, fry your hair. And I just do the chase method. Like I said, I'll link the video down below for my flat iron routine. It's pretty simple. I don't do that often, so don't wait up for a video on that one because as of last year, I only flat ironed my hair twice. So that's another way I prevent heat damage. I don't use heat tools often on my hair. I try to minimize it. If I blow dry, it's like every few months. And like I said, on the cool setting or the low setting, I don't want to fry my hair. And make sure you use a good deep conditioner and moisturizing products so you don't fry your hair. Sorry if this is repetitive or I'm like rambling. I'm just trying to make sure you understand what I do. So to overview, make sure you have pretty good styling tools. Don't go over your hair too much with high heat. Try to start on the lowest setting possible and then work your way up to see what can get your hair to the desired look that you want without going to the highest setting first. Use the chase method for flat ironing or even blow drying if you want. It's just kind of hard for me to do the chase method if I'm using the blow dryer because there's a lot of stuff going on in arm work because I have a lot of hair, as you can see. And I think that's about it. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. I just want to share some of those tips because I know people ask, like, if you blow dry your hair and you're styling it like this, what about heat damage? I use a oil with a high smoking point, which for me is grapeseed oil. You can look up other oils that you might like and see, and I just use a small amount, and that's only when I'm blow drying, not flat ironing. I just use a small amount of that to lightly blow dry my hair and then style it, especially for protective styles, like if I'm doing box braids or something like that. And that's about it. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave them down below in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos, and I upload every Sunday and Thursday. Bye!